If you like the video, do not forget to subscribe to the channel and activate the bell button to receive all new videos. Before watching the video, I like to offer you this special gift. To get this special report, please visit the link in the description. How to increase positive thinking in your life. What you can do to increase positive emotions and take advantage of the broaden and build theory in your life. Well, anything that sparks feelings of joy, contentment, and love will do the trick. You probably know what things work well for you. Maybe it's playing the guitar. Maybe it's spending time with a certain person. Maybe it's carving tiny wooden lawn gnomes. That said, here are 5 ideas for you to consider. 1. Meditation. Recent research by Fredrickson and her colleagues has revealed that people who meditate daily display more positive emotions than those who do not. As expected, people who meditated also built valuable long-term skills. For example, 3 months after the experiment was over, the people who meditated daily continued to display increased mindfulness, purpose in life, social support, and decreased illness symptoms. 2. Writing. This study, published in the Journal of Research and Personality, examined a group of 90 undergraduate students, who were split into 2 groups. The first group wrote about an intensely positive experience each day for 3 consecutive days. The second group wrote about a controlled topic. 3 months later, the students who wrote about positive experiences had better mood levels, fewer visits to the health center, and experienced fewer illnesses. This blew me away. Better health after just 3 days of writing about positive things. 3. Play. Schedule time to play into your life. We schedule meetings, conference calls, weekly events, and other responsibilities into our daily calendars. Why not schedule time to play? When was the last time you blocked out an hour on your calendar just to explore and experiment? When was the last time you intentionally carved out time to have fun? You can't tell me that being happy is less important than your Wednesday meeting, and yet, we act like it is, because we never give it a time and space to live on our calendars. Give yourself permission to smile and enjoy the benefits of positive emotion. Schedule time for play and adventure so that you can experience contentment and joy, and explore, and build new skills. 4. Practice self-love. Guess who has one of the biggest effects on your outlook and your mood? You. Yes, you darling. The way you think about yourself and the way you speak to yourself has a huge effect on how you feel. Honestly, our relationship with ourself is one of the most important relationships in our lives. I've said this many times, but I must say it again. Self-love is the foundation of a healthy lifestyle, and when you make that a priority, everything else falls into place around it. If you want to make positive thinking a bigger part of your everyday life, starting with how you talk to and think about yourself is huge. When you love yourself, you make decisions with your best interests at heart. You make time for yourself because you know that you need it. Self-love encourages you to work on speaking nicely to yourself because you know that you don't deserve to be talked down to. And you feed yourself with kindness because you know that you deserve it. See how all that love leads to a ton of positivity. It definitely isn't always easy. Your relationship with you is the same as any relationship. It takes time, effort, patience, and dedication. and some days are better than others, but the important thing is that we're committed to loving ourselves through the good and bad times, sickness and health and all that, right? We are stuck with ourselves forever after all. So it's a really awesome idea to make that lifelong commitment a loving and happy one. How can you work on self-love? There is no one-size-fits-all method, it's all about finding the right groove for you. But I find that starting with positive self-talk and self-care work really well. Make time for you. You deserve the same time, dedication, love, and respect that you give to those around you. In fact, I find that we are less able to be present for others when we aren't present for ourselves, because when we don't make our own well-being a priority, we often become ill, drained, or simply burned out. And then there really isn't much of our goodness left to go around. Our loved ones only benefit when we love ourselves fiercely, and so does our positive thinking. It's all win. 5. Accept that negative emotions. Embracing positive thinking definitely doesn't mean that you are going to feel positive all the time. That's not only unrealistic, it's downright impossible. All of our feelings serve a purpose, including the negative ones, and they are definitely going to pop up time and again. Ignoring your feelings or denying yourself the right to work through them doesn't do you any good. In fact, suppressing emotions can have some pretty dire consequences, potentially increasing your risk of ailments, like heart disease, and even cancer. Kind of defeats the whole purpose, right? So if you want to make positive thinking a habit, get ready to accept and work through those negative emotions as they come to. Variety is the spice of life, sugar, even emotional variety. And remember, there is absolutely no shame in seeking help when you're working through something difficult. We never have to go it alone. Whether you need to rely on a friend or family member to talk through something, or need a more neutral perspective and seek counseling, you are rocking it.